Hello everyone, welcome to Go Get My Guru. In this video, let's learn about Python decorators. So what are decorators? Let's learn that. So decorators are functions. What this function is doing? This function receives another function as its argument and then returns the result of the function. Why we are using decorators in programming? Decorators are used to add functionality to another function without modifying its structure. That means you are not going to change any code or structure of function or a class which is your original function or class. You are going to add an extra functionality to that using this extra decorator function. So before understanding decorator function, you need to know these basic concepts like assigning functions to variable, defining functions inside another function, passing function as argument to another function, and functions returning other functions. I hope all of you have watched our previous videos in which we have covered all these topics. If not, don't worry, use the above card to watch our videos. To understand the concept of Python decorators, we'll take a simple example and understand its basic structure, syntax, and how to make use of decorators with other functions. For that, let us define a simple function here. I'll name my function as decor because this is our decorator function what I'm going to write here now. So decor, this function takes another function as argument. I'm naming my argument as func. So in this decor function, I'm going to use another function as inner. Now here you have to write the logic of your decor function. That is what your decor function or decorator function is going to do. So I'm going to just print some simple messages here using this decorator function. So here simple message I'll print, I am decorating. So this function is decorating. Now it's time to call this func. That is your original function you are going to call here using func because I am using here argument as func. So whatever the argument you are using here, you have to use the same name here. Now I am going to print one more message. So this message is welcome to Go Get My Guru. So this is the message. Now we have to return the result of this inner function. So return inner. Here, so whatever we have written till here, it is our decorator function. So decorator function. Now let's write original function which we want to decorate. So this will be our original function. So let's keep our original function also simple. I'll name it as display. And what this function is going to do, this function is going to print a message, hello all. This is for your understanding. I am taking a simple functions and explaining the working principle of this decorator function. Now, what we have to do is we have to take one more variable. So new underscore function is equal to, we have to call here decor function with your original function as its argument. So observe carefully, we are calling a decor function and using variable as your original function. Now we can call this using new underscore func. So first let us run and check the output and then I'll explain you step by step what is happening. So here you can see that first message is getting printed as I am decorating and then this is your original message. To this original message you are going to add welcome to Go Get My Guru. So these are the two messages you are adding to this original message. So the decorator function is taking original function as its argument and decorating it. So what is happening exactly here? Whenever interpreter sees this decor, it control moves to our decorator function here. So decorator function, it sees function itself as an argument. Now if you hover here, you can see that function is nothing but your display function. Func argument is nothing but your display function. Func is called here. So we are calling this func here. We are calling display function here. So here display function is called this line is getting printed. After that, display function is called, and then your next line is getting printed. Many of you might be having a doubt why I am using these two nested functions. Suppose I don't have this inner function. So when I don't have this inner function, I'm not going to return inner function. We have to take care of indentation here. So I'll move this to decor function. So now you can see that decor function itself is going to do this inner functions functionality. And then here now let's run and check what output we will get. So here you can see that we are getting type error. What is this error? None type object is not callable. So what does that mean? Let's go back to code. That means you are getting an error here because you are not. So if you hover here, assigning result of a function call where the function has no return. That means you are not returning from this function. So that's why you are going to get error. So you have to return from this function and then store that value in a variable. So that's why we are making use of inner function here, so that we can make use of the variable name and then call the function using variable name. I hope now you are clear. So now suppose if you don't want to write these confusing lines of code to call a decorator function, then we have one more option in Python, which is an awesome feature. That is, you can call the decorator function simply by making use of @ symbol and followed by your decorator function name. So our decorator function name is decor here. I'll comment these two lines. You have to call this function by its original name. Now, I want to make use of my previously defined decorator function on this function. So, I am using this. So, this syntax is called PySyntax. That is simply making use of @ symbol and then decorator function name. Now, by using this also, your output should be same as what we have seen previously. So, let's run this. Here you can observe that we have got the same output using PySyntax. So this is a shorthand approach to make use of your decorator function. I hope you are clear with this decorator function and what is the syntax for this decorator function and what exactly is the use of this decorator function. So where exactly we use these decorator functions? Any idea after understanding this? So in real time, we use these decorator functions for analytics, logging information, validation and runtime checks, and creating frameworks. So while creating frameworks, we can make use of these decorator functions to route URLs to functions. And the main purpose of this decorator functions are reusability of code. I hope you are clear with all the basic concepts of decorators and how to make use of them while writing programs. If you like our videos to support us, leave us a feedback in the comment section. Have you subscribed to our channel? If not, request you to click on subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive regular updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next session. Keep coding. Happy learning.